Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video. We've been having a lot of action lately, and just released is the news about Versus tournaments featuring 4-star characters. The first one open is Double Jeopardy featuring Cloak and Dagger, the special tribute to the new show they have out. So if you've watched that, let me know in the comments below. And so the news is there's going to be a 4-star PvP much more often now, and it might be, I think they've confirmed it's going to be 4-star featured. Every other versus is going to be a 4-star, so a 3 and then a 4. So that's going to be a big change for a lot of people. Hopefully it's good for you, or hopefully it gives you more opportunities to grow your roster if you're in 3-star land. So let me know what you think about that. We will get into some versus action in the Double Jeopardy tournament in just a little bit. So let's start first off in the daily quest nodes. I'd like to start here for our live stream fans to catch up after they get the notice that Rick is live, and then we'll get into some token action and then the PvP stuff. So the required character of today is Quicksilver, one of my favorites, just because I had him leveled up early on compared to other 3-stars on my roster. And if you've seen me play before, you probably know I like to play some interesting different characters that kind of have a synergy sometimes. And so the first team we're going to play uses Ragnarok, which is might be unexpected, but he has really good teamwork and synergy with Quicksilver. And separately from that, we'll just need a yellow and purple user, so why not bring in my old buddy Star-Lord for yellow and purple. He does a pretty good job with those two. Let's get into it. You'll see how the synergy kicks in a second. Let's take these boosts off. We won't need those here. Had them in for some versus action. And here we go. So one great thing about Quicksilver is his blue ability, his passive ability. When either team makes a blue match, he will tie up, lock a team up tile, right? And when there's 4 tied up, the next time a blue is matched by either team, he will have automatic team damage ability played, and it's really pretty strong. Let's start off with this purple match 4, and we'll see how many blue matches we can get. There's the first one. So Quicksilver speeding up his ability here. Let's see. There's a blue match. Let's go with this green that drops a purple automatically. Good, we got a blue. Now there's 2. Falcon's already taken a little bit of decent amount of damage. Let's move over to Beast and hit him a little bit. Let's take his 3rd blue match here. So the synergy with Ragnarok, you might not think about it immediately, but Ragnarok has a really cheap red ability that puts blue tiles on the board, so it increases your chances of more blue matches. And if you get those blue matches, it doesn't really help Quicksilver, but the more blue you get, Ragnarok has his Lightning Rod ability that not only heals him, but also charges the green tiles on the board. So I like to use Quicksilver's green over Ragnarok's, because Ragnarok's damages your own team. Let's go for a black match right here. Try to keep the locked team up tiles safe. Let's go for black match here. I love Quicksilver's tile swap ability. His black ability is super good. You can move 2 tiles to almost any location you want. Now there's 4, oh this is perfect, there's 4 team up tiles that are locked up already. There's a blue match available on the board. Let's move over to enemy Ragnarok. Now check this out. We don't even have to do a tile swap yet, but let's do the lightning rod in case we charge some of those greens. It did. Now we'll do a green match, drops a blue, and watch this. Supersonic hits the enemy team for free. We didn't even have to do a power, play a power to set that off. And now we've got enough green to just finish it with Fist of Fury. Super nice and easy win with those 2. Star-Lord could have been taking a nap in that match on our team. Great. We'll roll into the next fight, into the big enchilada, and we'll keep Quicksilver in, but we're going to go back to one of my old school fun teams that can really do a lot of damage quickly. Let's bring in Daredevil and Iron Man Model 40. With Quicksilver, you're hopefully going to see how this team can super shine. It's a full rainbow active color ability team. Whenever you play with Iron Man, it's pretty much a given you're going to need to go for yellow matches immediately. There's a match 4 in yellow, but let me think. I bet we're better off. I think we're better off to do 2 different match 3s of yellow. If we would have done the match 4, it might not have lined up a second yellow match. Now we can drop that one down. Perfect. Since none of the enemies make moves against us, we can kind of strategize a little bit here before we get rolling too far. Alright, look at this black, what it does with the yellows. Sets up an extra move. That's going to be great. Alright, real quick before we do that even, let's do this blue here so I don't misalign the blue possibility. And, yep, I think we'll do another one here. We've got to get rid of that attack tile before it does a lot more damage. Okay, we better move it now. There's some countdowns ticking off. Here we go with the extra move. Get a really good drop with that critical tile. It hits the it hits for good damage on its own. Alright, so we have enough yellow to play recharge. Let's do that. We can start off by playing an ambush. Real quick, I need to turn on my character animations. Let's get that on. Thanks for jumping in the stream, guys. If you want to say hi in the chat, I'll be more than happy to give you a shout out when I see your name come across. There's red matches available. I think we'll go ahead and play ambush. Okay, so the trap tile is in a location that's not immediately matchable. I think we'll be okay. There's a countdown that will just increase the value of the special tiles out on the board. Let's do this though. Let's match it away. We get a purple and then a red extra move drop. Perfect. That worked out pretty well. Let's do also... Probably should leave some red matches on the board because we're just about to get a whole bunch of red from Iron Man's recharge. Let's not knock that guy out yet. Let's go here. One more move and the recharge will be ready. Let's play. And I don't want to match those team ups since they're locked up. What do we do? Don't have much else to match. I can't do the blue. Alright, we'll go with this purple. Does pretty good damage. Gonna get a lot of AP right here. Oh, the I-beam went right onto our trap. That's the one unfortunate thing about playing these guys that have red countdowns. And one thing that makes Daredevil a little bit less useful than some other 3-star characters. So when he was one of my first leveled up, I thought he was one of the best possible and didn't believe anybody that said he wasn't. We'll play a couple more trap tiles and that is perfect. Here we go. Alright, so we need to take this guy out because of his countdowns, not a problem. We have a lot of stuff we can do here. Let's do this. Let's do a Fist of Fury punch. It's going to do 3,200 damage, enough to knock this Conran out, and it'll also tie up another, lock another team up tile. There's an extra move out there. Good. Now that we have a tile mover against us, I hate to lose those tied up locked tiles, but if we don't match this, they're going to anyway. So let's take this guy out with that shot. And now we need to get to work. There is Black Widow ready for a tile swap. We're going to play Idle Hands and move a green out and a red into that spot. It's going to be an automatic ambush hit. This is so much fun. Let's take maybe this red down here. No, maybe that's okay. Let's take this red since a green would do good in its place. Here we go. Ambush trap was definitely going to be a knockout for her. Okay, cool. Moving on, let's see if we can line up some more traps. Take a black match. Got 12 black, enough to do tons of swaps. Let's go with... There's just so much we could do now when you can move tiles around the board. Let's go ahead and... Let's just get a green so we can punch somebody. Okay, let's do this on him. That's a knockout. Last two enemies are in place. Go for a tile swap right here. Black out for a red. Maybe this is a good one. Let's go. It's fun when you can set it up for the enemy to step into those ambush traps and get kicked in the head, but none of these guys make moves against us, so I guess we'll just take them out one by one. And yet another ambush. We might as well stun this guy for fun and finish it off. That's why I thought this team just was so much fun back in the day. Nice to play them once again. Good win. Get our additional Quicksilver cover and moving on. Okay, we'll get into the Behemoth Burrito, then we'll do our tokens, guys. This is a really good team when you're looking for synergy between a 4-star, a 3, and a 2-star character. If you're not used to this team, you'll see it in action here in a second. We'll focus on Wasp's abilities only, and man, are we starting out with a really good board. It is the viewer luck from you guys for sure. Let's move over and target, let's target Black Widow first because she can steal our AP away. We've got an extra move with blue. That's about the most important color to start with when you're playing with Wasp. You get her blue going, and then she'll start a countdown tile that'll steal enemy AP every single turn. It's really pretty debilitating. Alright, so black is certainly good, but I think let's go for yellow, and we'll get into how these guys synergize. So every time we match yellow, we're going to increase the value of our special tiles on the board. Let's see, let's go green here just to get that out of the way. Nice drop on the black. Every time we match purple, Bullseye is going to place a protect tile on the board. Every time we need to hold on to blue for Wasp's passive to work, but also for Falcon's passive to work. He'll fly out and replace an enemy special tile, even countdowns. And so I'm going to match his Red Wing away. It'll be ready to come back anytime they place a special tile on the board. Working pretty good on Black Widow. There's Red Wing coming back to take out that countdown tile, which is really pretty dangerous from Scarlet Witch. We don't have a red ability. That's the only thing this team's lacking. Let's do this black. I should set them up, though, to try to match away our countdown tile, that buzzing sound, if we can. It's really pretty good. So we have enough blue over 8, so the Wasp Sting not only does really good damage, and I think I turned this down a little bit. Normally it does even more damage than this. But it also will stun the intended target. So let's just take Iceman out right now. If he had enough health, it would stun him, but we'll just not have to worry about him at all. His stun is great, and he's out. Okay. So Red Wing is down there, and you can let it count down, but I'm telling you, if you match it away, it'll come back again as soon as it sees an enemy special to override. So she places a special, and there it comes right away. It's super good with Falcon. We have our green ability ready to play now. One more move will take out it'll take out any match will take out Black Widow, but what I'm trying to do is think about, can we set up one of these two to match our buzzing sound? We can do it. So let's go with Deadly Precision here. to take out 1, 2, let's see, no, just 1, and then 2 tiles there. That'll create a match 4 in blue that she'll have no choice but to match it. And so this will take out Black Widow. She'll do a blue match. Oh, of course I find a way to mess it up. Way to go, Rick. It's Rick's first day, guys. That's funny. It would have been cool. Alright, well, let's try something else here. I wanted to see if she can get to match that. Buzzing sound. Here we go. It's back over there. It's potential that she'll match it because she does match blue. Let's do this. This should do it. Set it up. There we go. Big sting and big damage for matching that countdown tile. Thank goodness we pulled it out. I didn't even get a chance though on Wasp's yellow ability. It's so good for all your protect tiles that are building up on the board. She will change those to strike tiles and increase their strength, every one of them by a good amount. And if you save up enough yellow to do it twice with 10 yellow, you can flip them again and increase their strength again. It's such a good team when you're forced to use a 2, 3, and a 4-star character. Alright, we're not going to play the Crash of the Titans today, but it is Kate Bishop, and we previewed it a little bit yesterday with Nico Minoru. I'll probably do that tomorrow or at least over this weekend, so be looking forward to that. If you've already played it, let me know how it went for you. We'll get into that soon. Let's get into the token time. It's something that most people look forward to. It's a lot of fun to pull tokens. We'll do 22 of these standards. That'll leave us with 6 for next time. We did hit the 3-star, so last time, if you saw that, so might only hit 2 stars. Oh man, as soon as I say we're not going to hit it, look what happens. 3-star Scarlet Witch from a standard token automatically qualifies you for the bonus. We're back to Bullseye for a few hits. Fantastic. We'll leave those all for next time and not waste all of that effort. Let's go to the Elites 7 here. We should be able to get another gold out of these results. There it is. Already brought it in, and look who, once again, another Quicksilver. Very good. Another gold. 3-star Hawkeye. Hopefully we get a bonus here on our next gold level result. Might not get it in the Elites though. There it is. Alright, come on. Bonus, please, bonus. Nope, not this time, but Kamala Khan, that's a good hit. We have 15 heroics. We'll pull 14 of those in a little bit. We'll come back to that and do it last. We have 10 latest legends. We're trying to build up our stash after we blew through around 70 latest legends tokens in a previous video. Make sure and check it out if you haven't yet. Did really well with my lucky sidekick, and your guys' viewer luck helped out a ton. Did absolutely great. We'll level up a 5-star character today to get into that 4-star PvP action. Here we are, Spider-Man and Friends Vault, 5 tokens. We hit a really good result last time, or in a 2 videos ago, I think. Got the Iron Spider green cover. Can we hit another top reward? Boom! Unbelievable. I owe it to you guys. I can't believe how good we've been running in the vaults lately. The viewer luck is so real. Thanks, guys. Got the legendary token out of this vault. Amazing. Well, all the rest of these can be 2 stars as far as I'm concerned. But we might do a little better than that. Hope you guys have run pretty good in these vaults as well. It's nice when you can earn a bunch of tokens. There's all 2 stars, just like we said so far. That's it. We'll do the daily draw special since this is the last day. We should be able to get in on that 100 hero point deal. And wow, was that worth it. I can't believe you guys are bringing in the heat. Help me get these draws in. 4-star Drax as a result on that hit on the 100 hero point deal that some people just pass over. Wow. Okay, running hot in the vaults. Let's keep it going. Here is the hunt. We only have 1 token. That event just opened. Let's see what we can do. 3-star Doc Ock. That's not a bad deal. We got to do the 100 hero point discount special just in case. And it's a Sentry. That's a 3-star hit. Not bad. Alright, moving on. Here is the Tandy and Tyrone vault. If you haven't seen that at the end of your vault list, make sure and hit it up. It's if you're wondering who that is, yeah, that's Cloak and Dagger's real first names in the MCU universe. I believe that's there. I don't know much about them outside of MPQ, honestly, but they are a great MPQ character combo team. Let's hit it for another 100 hero point purchase. Maybe we can keep running so hot. It's incredible so far. That is good. An elite token. Nice. We can go back and pull that later if I remember. Okay, we'll do more pulls from there. We've got a couple days for a daily special. You can do repeated 1 pulls at 100 each. It doesn't. The daily offer doesn't go away. Looks like. Interesting. Didn't know that. 40 item vault at 100 per pull. I'd have to think about doing that. I mean, you get a 50 hero point discount if you do 10, but I might do less than 10. Well, we'll think about that, guys. I didn't even realize. I hope you knew that ahead of time and can plan accordingly with your hero points. Let's go back. It's time for the heroics. Up to 11 latest legends now, incredibly. We'll do 14 of these. That'll leave 1 for next time or more that we get from other areas. The reason we'll do 14 is because that is the odds of getting a 4-star character. No guarantee on that because, man, we've been running so hot in the heroics as well. We've gotten so many 4-stars from the 14 token pull in the last video and the one before that. Let's see if we can get anything today. I'm almost expecting 14 2-stars in a row. Let's go. So far we're right. 3. Oh, we got gold. Broke the expectations, and that's another Quicksilver. And have you ever heard, I've said it many times, that when certain characters are part of an essential area of the game, and then it seems like they come up more often in other areas of token pulls. So I wonder if he's got kind of a hidden boost to his draw rate so that it's higher than other characters in the same tier. Maybe not, but man, we got another Quicksilver, and I like building him up because he earns a really good 4-star on his champ rewards. Let's go. Guys, look at that. We got so lucky again. Another 4-star from a heroic token. I can't believe how incredible this is. Let's count it down in 1, 2, who's it going to be? 3. Nightcrawler, man, that's going to be a good reward. He is at a pretty high level for comparatively to my roster in the 4-star tier. Wow, that's so great. We got the bonus on it. That is another 4-star Black Panther. Starting to feel guilty on how lucky, great we're running. Man, that's awesome. All we need now is a few more of the 4-star Black Panther, and he will be up to the point where we earn a 5-star Panther from his champ rewards. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Did you guys see our last couple of videos? Another 4-star. This is back-to-back results. Okay, count it down in 1, 2, place your bets, 3, 4-star Iron Fist from a heroic back-to-back 4s. Are they sure about these draw rates? Because they have been just absolutely incredible lately. It still says 1 in 14. Here we go. We've gotten way more than 1 in 14 over the last 40-some heroics for sure. Now we're on the 2-star streak. No problem. Fair enough. Running hot. 2 more tokens we'll pull. Got another gold though. And it's Psylocke. Alright. Let me think. We'll do this other token. You know what? We're going to pull this one too. I was going to wait, but we'll do it so that we can also... Look at this luck, guys. I almost didn't pull it. We almost waited for next time. And look what happens. We qualify for another 4-star. This is unprecedented, incredible results. I just don't know what to say. Let's do it in 1, 2, 3. 4-star blade, one of my favorite old school 4-stars. Fantastic. The reason I wanted to pull that token is so that we could do the daily special since we've been running so hot, and that's 3 4-stars plus a bonus out of 15 heroics. Unbelievable. Daily special is just a 2-star like we expected, but I had to give it a shot with those odds. Man, let's get into these character levels so we can do the PvP action here next. I hope you guys are running anywhere as hot as that. I just can't believe how well that's been going. Let's go for Hawkeye. He's getting up to the 140s pretty well. 142. 2 more levels for him and he'll be maxed out once again. Ares moving up. There's the Ragnarok cover at 127. Very nice. Thor still rebuilding, but he gets a 3-star Thor at 127 also. Alright, Cap. Hit the 127 last time, so he's moving up. And Dakin gets to 127. Anybody notice a trend here? I'll take it. All those 3-stars are so good to earn further rewards and build up their power level. And we still got a day on Bullseye. Might take care of him soon. Let's go to the 3-stars. Look at this list. Out of nowhere, Dakin goes up to 197. Thor, 193. Okay. There's our Ragnarok. We just got to 188 now. 12,000 health. Psylocke moves up to 170, which is just a recent re-champion of her, so now we don't have to worry about the duplicate that we built after the max champ. Nice to have that done. Let's go down to Doc Ock. 170 as well, a recent restart. Got a max champ version of him too. Kamala, 236, she's moving up quite well. Hot Guy, 191. Couple command points there. Go down to Bullseye, our bonus hero 3-star. And there it is, level 223, gets a 4-star Kingpin. We were heading toward that after a week or so ago, and that is really nice to get those 4-stars once you get up to certain levels in the 3-star run. Let's go to Scarlet Witch here, 197. We have a max champ Scarlet Witch. We might sell if we need the ISO. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we got a bunch of Colossus. Ooh, we did get 2 black for him. Alright, we're going to have to add that to the individual character level. He was a reward for PvE progress and also in PvP. Let's go to Quicksilver now. 500 ISO, 1000 ISO, and 2 more command points. Great, nice to move him up. And real quick, like I mentioned before, along his champion reward progress at level 183 is a War Machine. Okay, Sentry, I think on that red, we'll have to look at the character screen if we can add that to the duplicate or not. I don't know what we'll do. Well, then we'll look at him and Colossus. Okay, here we go. 3 stars. Sentry here is at 552, so we can't add the red there, but we can add it onto our nearly max champ character until we get 1 more yellow. And Colossus is in a little bit of trouble with his 5 in yellow already stuck, but we can add fastball special up from 0 to 2 levels. Thank goodness. He was at 0 for a long time in black, and we'll move his Colossal Punch up to 5 as well. So he's 552 on our rebuild. Alright, just need 1 black. Got a max champ version of Colossus right there, and let's scroll over to Sentry, and we can get the very last level needed to take him to 265. There it is, legendary token for a max champ Sentry, congratulations. Kinda. I think he's kinda okay to play. I like his yellow and green, not as much of a fan of his red. Alright, hey, that's it for the character leveling in 3 stars. Let's go to the 4s. There's our Kingpin that we got from Bullseye, 283 now. 4-star Blade is moving up really nice to 309, 3000 ISO for the level, and the next reward is great. It'll get the legendary token, but also get him real close to 18,000 health. And it's nice to have a lot of health on him. He's already got a true heal ability. Iron Fist, 100 hero points, 303. Nice even 17,100 health on him. Panther, let's check this out. 296, 4 command points, 19,000 health. We need 4 more levels to get up to level 300, which rewards a yellow Black Panther Civil War 5-star cover, which will be the 13th cover I need for him. That's why we're keeping Black Panther as our favorite bonus hero selection for a while. Okay, Nightcrawler. 5 command points to take him to 318. Very good. Our super lucky Drax hit from that vault goes to 286. At level 300, he'll earn a 5-star Star-Lord cover. And Lockjaw. Progress in the last story event, he goes to 303, 20,000 health on this guy. And that's it for today's cover rewards. We got Jubilee waiting to be champion, but we're not going to do her anytime soon, but we will within the 12 days that it says there. Just double check. We've got all of these 5 stars on the list. We're waiting for customer service to reply back and swap these blues for our Jessica Jones other colors, and that is where we are going to go right now. We're going to spend some ISO on Jessica the way she is at the moment. She is at 325, so she needs a couple levels in black and at least 1 or 2 in red. Let's go, and oops, wrong button. We want to take her up. I'll probably take her up all the way to 405. I don't think there's any reason not to. She is definitely going to be our next champion. You know what? Let's do it. Boom. Level 405. She's at the maximum she can be right now. 40,889 health. We'll get her into some action here. Defenestrate is a fun ability. Costs 9 red. Does just about 5,000 damage and creates 5 random green, yellow, or purple strike tiles, and green, yellow, or purple are the colors that are opposite of her red, black, and blue, by the way. So that's nice. It won't place those strikes on the traps for the enemy team that she's placing with her blue, which you'll see here. Damning Evidence is a passive ability. You don't have to pay any AP to use it, but she places enemy traps on her own colors, red, black, and blue, and if you match one, it'll deal almost 7,000 damage and gain 3 AP in your team's strongest color. She places a trap tile on enemy tile, so you can't see where they are until there's 4 on the board. But if you happen to have 6 or more blue AP, you'll get a real quick revealing indication of where they are. It's pretty fun. So let's go look at body check. It costs 11, so it's a little expensive. 11 black AP. It deals good damage, 6655, but that's not it. Plus 1109 damage for each color of friendly special tile on the board. So not for each special tile, but for each different color. So there's 6 colors. If you have a special on each one of the colors, or 3 of the 6, that's how much additional damage you'll get. So right away that can be close to 10,000 damage if you have a couple colors, and her red provides those strike tiles. Great. Now she's not champed yet, so those numbers will get even bigger. Let's take Jessica into some action in the 4-star PvP area featuring Cloak and Dagger. I've joined this event, but I haven't started any progress yet. Let's see what we can do. Set up against some pretty tough enemies, honestly. Let's go into this fight here against a Carnage and a championed Old Man Logan Wolverine. That's going to be pretty tough. We'll put Jessica over here. Our Cloak and Dagger's at a pretty good level, boosted in this event a lot to level 438. So that is a lot of health. 48,400 health on a 4-star in a versus event is a lot of health. We're going to bring in Daredevil he's going to be the green user in the match. He'll also tank yellow over Cloak and Dagger, which is normally their strongest color. But if we get a trap match, then we'll earn a yellow because it's his strongest, for the team's strongest, and that'll be good for Cloak and Dagger to use. They also have a purple, but we'll probably use Daredevil's, and we're lacking a blue ability on active blue ability on this team. Let's see, what do we have for team ups here? This might be good. Let's just bring those. A stun, 2 different stuns. Okay, so what we're going to try to do, we've got Daredevil with a lot of health. Let's try to whittle down Cloak and Dagger first. And the big thing about that is we got to keep them away from purple as long as we can. They're going to create a lot of attack tiles, which is going to hurt Daredevil, but at the same time, he has a healing ability as well. Let's do yellow. Nice drop on that purple. We don't want Cloak and Dagger to get a lot of purple, because if they switch over to have Cloak in front, right now Dagger's in front, that's the female of the group. If Cloak moves in front, they can heal if there's enough yellow on the board. So I hope to not allow enough yellow on the board first of all, but it's going to be hard. Green drops black. Carnage attack tiles are going to do pretty good damage every turn here pretty soon. Yeah, 6,200 is a whole lot of damage. We're going to have to get moving on that really quickly here. There's a black match available. Let's get this blue. Maybe we can start revealing our traps here pretty soon. Yeah, that is a lot of damage. Wow, okay. So we definitely need to keep Daredevil out front so he can take that and then heal from it. Daredevil also tanks team-up matches, so let's get this yellow. Maybe we can get the purple or team-up after this. They took black and not purple. Great. Daredevil's not healing enough yet, though, to make a big difference, so we're going to end up in pretty big trouble here in a little bit. Let's go for this purple. That's enough to stun. Ooh, that's bad. Those are strong strike tiles. I needed to watch the black amount that they were picking up. Okay, so Daredevil's already down. He can heal 3,500 worth. Now, here's what's important. We got enough purple to not only play Daredevil's stun, but we're going to steal some of the enemy special tiles. Hopefully a couple of those strikes. And Cloak and Dagger is probably about out of here, so I don't want to stun them. Let's stun Carnage so he doesn't make any more attack tiles for a little bit. And since we stole some, they'll do less damage to us. I guess what we'll do is let's go for a green match. We could have taken team up. Oh no. Well, we did a whole lot of damage to Carnage. And we're going to go out. There it is. We left them with a match 4. That was just too much damage against us. Oh, that is unfortunate. Okay. Well, Cloak and Dagger has a true heal as well. So maybe we'll get lucky enough to stay out in front in this match. Carnage won't be adding any more attack tiles, so that's good. Let's move back over to Cloak and Dagger. We got to make sure we can take them out before they have a chance to heal. Green does nothing for either team. Jessica has 9 black. We need one more match there. Yeah, let's do this one. There's a trap. We got a damning evidence. That'll do a bunch of damage, and Cloak and Dagger is out, and that earned us a little bit of red now that that's our team's strongest color. The good thing about Carnage is we have a lot of special tiles on different colors, so Body Check is going to do a bunch of additional damage. Notice how it says 4 out of the 6. So if we can do it, let's try to get a red match or another trap match before Jessica's knocked out. Can we do it? Just to make sure. Yep, she does. I sure would love a Cloak and Dagger match right here. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. So do we try to see if Jessica can survive another match? Let's do it. Take black away from him. We got another trap. It was perfect. Hopefully Jessica can survive this. This will be the end for Old Man Logan. She did. Here we go. Perfect. We will play. Definitely play Defenestrate first. That's a damage plus strike tiles. 8,500 with the additional that were out there, and now body check will win the match. Good deal. Too bad we lost Daredevil, but Cloak and Dagger is perfectly healthy for the next match, so we'll get into that in a second. Hit the wrong button there. There we go. Good points for that. 49. Let's go on to the next match. Let's see. 42. 40. Man, these are tough teams, guys. We're going to have to really be careful. Cloak and Dagger is going to automatically build up black for Carol. That's going to be tough. Or black for Old Man Logan. Let's take on this team. We might be able to take Carol out first pretty quickly. So, what do we want to do here? Let's heal Jessica. We'll play with her again for fun. That'll be red and black abilities. Should we bring in Hawkeye or Thor? Now let's bring in Thor with Jessica in this case. Man, he just doesn't have any health though. Well, let's try it. We might lose Thor, but he is at half health God mode, so he might be able to take out enemy Carol pretty quickly. And if we're good, we'll keep Jessica out front now since she has all that health to take some of this damage. And not only that, but Cloak and Dagger would be great to have out front mostly. Another blue that gets us to above the 6 blue we need to start seeing where the traps are. Now pay attention when our round starts right here. There, they've indicated where the traps are, and I don't think either of them are matchable at the moment. So let's do this. Let's just do a purple match. Alright, there, now we got some traps lined up in good positions. Carol's out of here, so we can match our strongest color without triggering her passive ability. So, what do we want to do, though? I want to really... We've got our yellow to play Cloak and Dagger's yellow ability. Light Knives is awesome. It does a lot of target damage. If there's enemy special tiles, it removes some, but it's much better to play this when there's no enemy specials on the board because it'll do team damage. Let's take on Cloak and Dagger next. I don't think we're going to get to a point where we can have all the enemy specials out unless we get really lucky. Found another trap that earns us more of our team's strongest color, which is green. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of these enemy specials regardless. And there's a red extra move over there where we're going to lose a lot of our attack tiles. So what should we do? Let's just do it, because we also take out 1 or 2 of theirs. Another trap was hidden over there. Jessica is doing so good. We found another trap. Look at this. So our team strongest color is green. Jessica Jones is doing so well. Here's what we're going to do. We'll do the team damage for God of Thunder. That'll take out Cloak and Dagger on their team, injuring Old Man Logan pretty well. We'll play Light Knives to do single target damage now that he's the only one left anyway. And we'll play Pocket Dimension to switch from Dagger in front out to Cloak. Does a little bit of damage, but really good amount for only 3 AP, or sometimes it costs 6, depending on the special tiles on the board, or the number of yellow or black tiles on the board. And here we go. He's got 11,000 health left. We could play Jessica's ability, but let's just end it with Thor. Asgardian Tactics does enough to win the match. That team did work out really well. Got super lucky with those trap tiles, but I'll take it. We hit over 100 points already. Doing good. Alright. Let's see how far we can go here before I run out of time. I think we can do 3 or 4 more matches, it seems like. Especially if they go that well. Here's an interesting team. Do I know this guy? No, I don't think so. It's only worth 30 points, but it's a couple of 5 stars you don't see every day. Let's do it. So do we keep this team or not? Let me think here. I was going to bring in Hawkeye instead. He's got a red and blue. Purple. Okay, that team wouldn't have a green ability on it. I think what we're going to do is put Gambit in on the team. He needs a health pack for sure from the PvP I was using him in. Let's keep Jessica in for a minute because I think she's going to do well in earning purple for him, and purple's going to remove enemy special tiles, making Cloak and Dagger's yellow guaranteed to do team damage. The problem we have is, of course, Doctor Strange is on the enemy team, and he will punish us for doing our abilities, playing our abilities. He'll hit us back with Flames of the Fall Teens. 5 stars, very similar to the 3 star. Couple differences. The 5 star does not burst heal your team, though, but his yellow ability has a really strong active side of the Flames of the Fall Teens, and it does 16,000 damage. It's really pretty tough. Alright, we want to try to get... Jessica could have played a trap tile on black, blue, or red. Maybe this black? Not yet. Okay, there's a match 3 on the board that sets off an extra move. Do you see it? Maybe you guys already saw it before and we're screaming at Rick to... You need to find that. It's right here with this green. Matching the green does nothing, but just moving this tile down drops the red right into an extra move. Perfect. Okay. Now, you could match purple with that critical tile, which would hit pretty hard, but we can do a critical tile match 4 with team up. That should hit even better. Yep, 7,700 damage. So what I think we'll do is... yeah, we're going to have to find an ability that takes Doctor Strange out in one shot. Here's a black that drops red. Maybe we'll have... It'd be nice to take him out with our trap tile matches. So I need to hurry up and get blue. We're not finding our traps. I'd like her to have enough blue to start revealing them, and we'll know where to go. Taking some pretty good damage, though. Those attack tiles are adding up. We need another blue to be able to reveal. Don't really want to take this match 4 in green, but we're going to do it. Just so Doc Ock doesn't get it. That worked out really well. Wow. Doctor Strange is almost knocked out already. We have enough blue to reveal our traps. So let's move over to Cloak and Dagger. And the reason is I think we'll be able to match a trap on the very next move and take Doctor Strange out without having to spend a power on him. Alright, let's see. There's no real matches of black available. Do you see where the traps are? They're not in that great of locations, I think. Darn, I was hoping to be able to take him out already. Well, we'll take a 4-shot of green. It removes that. If we play our purple, it'll remove all enemy specials, but it'll also cause us to take a shot from Doctor Strange. Now Cloak and Dagger on their team is going to heal if there's a lot of yellow on the board, so I don't want them to start healing. Did you see where those traps are? I think they're on the black tiles mostly, so man, we're in trouble here. Alright, so let's just take Doctor Strange out with a 1-shot. We don't have a lot of... Yeah, let's just take him out with body check. It's kind of a waste, but the other abilities are so good. I want to make sure we can use them. Alright, so here we go. Now we can play Pocket Dimension... No, we can play Raging Cajun. That'll remove the enemy specials. Replace them with our countdowns. Now we can play Light Knives a couple times in a row, and it'll do team damage of over 11,000. That's so big. 11,500, and once again, huge. Alright, now we can play Raging Cajun again just because we have it ready. And let's see, we have a 30 red. Let's just start hitting the board and take out Cloak and Dagger right away. And we can't even play Jessica's red ability because Gambit doesn't allow you to play other people's red or purple abilities. But we have enough red to finish out the match anyway with aces and eights all the way through. Not a bad team, actually. The lack of a green ability didn't seem to affect us much. We got Dr. Strange out without a single Flames of the Faltines hitting us. Alright, moving on. I'm going to find higher point targets. I know that this guy has been in my brackets a number of times. Let's take him on. He has a champ goblin, but his Thor is not championed yet. I kind of want to see... Let's bring Hawkeye in with Jessica Jones, and since his red ability, man, she has a red ability too, though it kind of takes away from her. Maybe he's not the best choice to play along with Jessica. Let me think. Now let's do it for fun. We'll use his red ability at first, in case we can't find enough blue. And, wow, what is going on with this purple on the right half of the board? Thor won't do much. Let's target Cloak and Dagger first. They're pretty dangerous. This should do an extra move. We'll do a red match, and it drops a really nice set of purple down there. Cool. Okay. And we'll match Jessica's black for 5,100 damage. If we get Cloak and Dagger whittled down pretty quickly before they can get flipped over to their healing side, I think we're going to do pretty well. We can play purple now. Let's see. If we play purple, it'll add yellow to the board. I think we want to do that as soon as possible. 5,200 damage. Again, we don't have an active green ability. It's not good when you're facing Thor to go in that way, but I still think we're going to be fine. No purple matches available. Now there is. Dang, now they can switch over. Let's have Cloak and Dagger up front to take some of the damage, because we'll be able to heal if we do. If we put enough yellow on the board, that is. So they're going to put yellow on the board every turn that there's less than a certain number. Let's double check. Every turn that there are, yeah, less than 9 or less. So, okay, that'll be fine. We'll keep them out in front as much as possible here, and we can let yellow build up if we need to start healing. Cloak and Dagger flipped back to Cloak in front, so they can heal too if yellow builds up. We got to be careful. Alright, there is blue that gets purple. Yep, their ability to heal has been activated, so we're going to have to try to do our best to remove yellow from the board, or just let Cloak and Dagger heal. Check this out though. We have, alright, so let's play Bola Arrow. That's our first arrow, and it's a stun ability. That'll be great. We need to watch that so we can make sure that it stuns the right person. We have a trap tile, I'm sure, in this black match on the left side. So, yeah, who do we hit with it? Let's hit Thor with that, actually. There's a damning evidence. We pick up our team's strongest color, which is purple. Oh man, there was 2 traps there. Look at that, we're up to 16 purple, guys. And what that means is we can do a whole lot of these flip back and forth between Cloak and Dagger. And the great thing about that is we'll be able to spam that completely until we really knock somebody out. And let's see if we can do that on Thor. He's around half health, so we need to get working on him quickly. Okay, and we have our stun. don't forget to make sure the stun works out. So that's what we're going to do first. Let's make sure the stun hits Cloak and Dagger. That way they won't be able to heal anymore. And Hawkeye was hit with their black ability, so it's probably going to reduce his stun, yep, to 2 turns instead of 3. No problem. Alright, let's play Hawkeye's red in this case instead of Jessica's. And I want to hit Thor with a bunch of these pocket dimensions in a row, 5,000 apiece. Should take him out after we do... Man, there's one red attack tile on the board, or we could do team damage from the enemy team. Yep, I think this is a good plan. Let's just flip back and forth until this guy is out of here. Good. One more match and he will be out. So let's hit him with this yellow. And Thor is out of here, and we're still on our cloak in front for healing. There goes Child of Light. 5,200 healing automatically is pretty crazy. Let's move over here. How many of our specials do we have? Not a lot. We have no attack tiles out there. Running good on the damning evidence though. Except for giving them an extra move. Pay attention to the board, Rick. That would be nice. So what do? They have a lot of purple. The problem with that is I hope they use Goblin's purple, but they probably are going to play Cloak and Daggers. So if that's the case, I don't want to take a lot of damage to Jessica since she's already down there. Let's just do a blue ability in case they do that. Ah, they played Trick or Treat, so that's not a good ability to take against us usually, but it's going to create enemy strike tiles because he placed it on black. That's what Goblin's ability does on black tiles. Deep Breath hits for decent damage, and we earn a bunch of blue. That's good because now we can play Explosive Arrow. It's in a vulnerable location, though. The enemy team doesn't match blue, so they have no reason to go for that. Oh, I shouldn't have played it yet because Hawkeye still has diminished powers because of the darkness hungers. Man, we're running into some trouble now, guys. Alright. Need to try to keep them from healing. We got to get some yellow off the board. They're going to create some pretty strong strike tiles here, and what do we do? 2 more moves before Hawkeye's back to normal. We're in a tough spot. Jessica's body check wouldn't do a whole lot of damage right now. Pocket Dimension, we could play it once or twice. We have a whole lot of yellow. That's what we should do. Alright, we'll play Pocket Dimension, which will unlock our yellow ability again because Dagger will be in front. And we can play it once to hit individual damage. Perfect. Okay, the plan worked out. Now we can play it again. There's no enemy strike, attack, or protect tile. So now Light Knives will do team damage. Perfect. Worked out really nice. Alright. Now, one more Light Knives. We can play Pocket Dimension again for 5,000 damage. And we'll play Electric Arrow, which is another, it's another blue special tile. We're trying to build up our special tile count. Jessica would only do 1,000 damage on top of her 6,600. We'll do it. It's just one more shot to knock him down most of the way. And here we go. Let's go ahead and let Hawkeye get hit by these strike tiles. Look how lucky. We get a critical match. That's so crazy. A purple match on critical wins it for us, and we get out before all the trouble. Man, that was lucky. Good run. It's fun to mess around with different characters, and to bring Jessica into the mix is great. We'll skip this guy. He won't be worth much soon. It's a little bit early to look for a lot of high point nodes, since the slice for me just literally opened up a few hours ago. So here's another Carnage team. Let me think here. I got an idea. Let's fight them. We'll let Jessica take a break. And what I want to do is get Daredevil in, and we'll go ahead and heal him. Sometimes I let him just go back to really low health status and then play him in a match where he can heal pretty quickly. But against Carnage, I have an idea. I'm going to bring Nico into this match. That's 3 different purple users. But if Carnage is going to give us attack tiles, let's take them and have Nico boost them up quite a bit. It'll be kind of fun. Nico only matches blue in this team, and we don't have an active red ability at all. But I still think we're going to do okay. Let's focus on Carnage, though. He is going to be pretty tough. We don't have an active, well, we do have an active ability in black, but it's not any kind of damaging ability. It does work to your favor, though, to set an enemy down to 1 cover level in all of their powers by using the black ability for a few turns. So it's very useful. Can be. More green. Carnage is getting hit by his own attack tiles. Now, when we have more attack tiles than they do, Nico will be buffing the strength of them. Right now, we must not qualify for that, so let's have Daredevil match away a couple of their special tiles. And as soon as we have more attacks than they do, she's going to increase their strength like by quite a bit. Nice quantitative calculation there, right? Oh man, that's too bad. I wanted to get this purple and yellow double match, but let's just get the yellow. Gotta hurry up and get more attacks than them. Then this is going to go our way quickly. Maybe we should have brought Medusa into the mix. She has a really good synergy or anti-synergy with Carnage if he's on the other team. Alright, that's going to hit Daredevil down into his healing mode, and hopefully we can keep him alive this time. It's not going to be easy necessarily, but it's going to be easier to make Cloak and Dagger matches this time because they tank more colors. There's strike tiles. They end the turn because of Living Legend. Wow, that's going to be doing a lot of damage. Okay. As soon as we get yellow, we can reduce a whole bunch of the attack tiles off the board. And if we get enough purple, we can play Daredevil to steal those attack tiles into strikes. So we're going to be in really good shape here in just a second. Now we're buffing our strike tiles because we have more than they do. That's a good thing. Alright, what do we want here? Carnage is going to go down right here. We could do a match 4, but let's just do it as a 3 and hope they have little incentive to match that yellow over there. Watch them do it right now. Nope. Okay, we got to keep Daredevil alive here. He can heal. And here we go. We can play yellow. It'll remove a bunch of enemy specials. It'll only do single target damage, but I think we need to hurry up and play that. We could have played Nico's yellow to get a bunch of projectiles. And this yellow and green is so vulnerable on the left side of the board. It's too bad. I hate to lose strike tiles. Daredevil is not very healthy. Let's do one more move over here. We'll get Nico up front. Oh, that's going to hurt. When she takes damage, she places a countdown tile on the board. Oh, who's going airborne? Oh, this is going to be bad. They had a Colossus team up that sends Cloak and Dagger Airborne, who's going to do damage and get an ability placed for free when they land. So maybe we should have played those projectiles after all. Daredevil's up to 12,000 health. If Cloak and Dagger gets to fire off her yellow, that's going to be terrible news for Daredevil once again. What do we do? I wish I had a Cloak and Dagger move right now. We don't have black or yellow to... just black is the only color they take. Yeah, that's tough. If they just play Cloak and Dagger's purple, it won't take Daredevil out. Let's do this. We'll have Daredevil up front and take a chance. If he gets knocked out, then it's my bad planning. Oh, there's a couple more turns before she comes back. Ah, good. I thought she was coming out this next time. Now Nico is really boosting our specials. We have enough purple to play Daredevil's stun. Things are starting to go well. Is she airborne for 1 or 2 more turns? I can't quite see it. So just to be safe, let's play this black with Cloak and Dagger. Good set of drops. Look at Old Man Logan. He's trying to heal but can't quite keep up. And here we go. Mystical Affinity is just building everything up so strong. We don't have a Cloak and Dagger ability again. Let's just do green. Come on, Daredevil, you can get through this. Light Knives is bad. That's really bad. He might be out with all this cascading. He lives through the fight, or at least through the turn, I guess I should say. But we get to play Sonar Strike, steal some of the enemy specials. Perfect. Now, what do we do to finish this off? Let's just get... Oh man, talk about tons of damage from that Sonar Strike on top of everything else that was going on. Pretty fun team to bring Nico in and build up the strength of those strikes and attack tiles that we knew they were going to be giving us. And pretty good progress so far. Cool. We've made it up to 200 points. Let's see if we can get to 300 points before we run out of time, guys. I think that'll work tonight. I think we'll probably just have to do 2 more matches. That'll work. Okay, here's a perfect match to play. Black Bolt and Jean Grey. So Black Bolt without his friend Gambit is pretty much a big target to using your own Gambit. So we'll bring him in. Since there will be charge tiles on the board, we can fire aces and eights for really quick and easy damage. So we'll play black. Okay, it's purple, red, yellow, black. So we need a red and green user. Do we bring in Carnage for red and green in this case? Let's see here. We haven't played with Iceman. We'll save Iceman for the next fight using Daredevil again because that stun will work wonders. I don't have a lot of covers in Okoye, although she wouldn't work real well because her wouldn't play her red ability because of Gambit, and the yellow I think will stick with Cloak and Dagger on. So let's go ahead and bring in our own Carnage. Carnage and Gambit plays pretty well in the same team because Gambit's purple will override the enemy's attack tiles that Carnage places automatically, so that'll be okay. I think we better target Black Bolt first, though, because once he charges some tiles for us, we will no longer require his services. Alright, he charged a couple of green. That means they're the most common, most prevalent color on the board. We need to get red fast. That's a good spot to get a couple attack tiles out of the way. He's going to charge more green. Okay. We're going to have 7 red here at the beginning of this match turn, which is perfect. Now we can hit Black Bolt with an aces and eights already, and we're guaranteed to earn green from it. Now, There's black and green charge tiles on the board. Let's do this. Take away a charge tile, because we want Black Bolt to add more charge tiles instead of doing his passive damage because of the charge tiles. Oh, things are going pretty well for our planning here. Next turn, Gambit will have his purple ability ready to fire off. Let's do this green since he gets us 2 green charge tiles. Wanted to do that match. They found a good one. They sure did. Look at this. We've got so much green already. 17. We're going to match another double charged green tile match. He charges black now, which doesn't help us a whole lot. It's not an active ability for, well, it's not an active damage ability, I should say. But we're in good shape. We have 6 red. On the next turn, we can take Black Bolt out. Let's see if we can play Carnage's green ability. It only costs 8. It'll do random tile destruction, and when he happens to land on an enemy special tile, he'll do extra damage for it. Let's see. So we hit Black Bolt. He's in such a good spot to take one shot of aces and eights and out of here. The problem is, though, we don't have a way to match out a charged tile. So he's going to do his charged tile damage. Let's have Carnage take it. $5,500 is a pretty big deal. He's down to 10,000 health already. Okay, Black Bolt's ready to get knocked out, but check this out. Let's move over to Cloak and Dagger. There's an extra move on the board. Don't do any special moves while there's a... Don't do any powers while there's an extra move on the board, or you might ruin the alignment there. Okay, so now we can move back to Black Bolt, hit him with an aces and eights. It'll definitely take him out because of the charge tiles. Cool. And let's play Carnage Green again, just to destroy more specials. Hit some random cascading. Cool. Alright. Should we do it again? Let me think. I think we do it again because we're just about to remove some enemy specials. He hit some of our own. We'll play it one more time to try to whittle down Cloak and Dagger. Nice. We got all that green. Oh, I didn't need to hit him. Well, that's probably fine. Didn't need to hit him again, but I guess that'll work out. Cleaning up the board really well. Good job. And let's leave them right there. Let's play Raging Cajun once. And let's save one. We'll get a yellow. This is going to be just about right. If the math works out, it should. It's probably smart that we waited because Carnage places more enemy attack tiles. Ooh, there's 4 now. Play Raging Cajun again to override enemy specials. There's 1 still down below. The reason I was in such a hurry to do that is because the team damage from the yellow from Cloak and Dagger would do team damage if we had all the enemy specials removed. I know there's a match 4 that'll take that one out, but Carnage is going to place more back on the board after this. So let's just play Light Knives directly against Cloak and Dagger to take them out. I think that's probably just fine. And let's just do, we have 3. Let's just do this as a match 3 so we don't lose the countdown or the attack tiles down there. We have a lot of countdowns ready to go off. We got to keep Jean away from more red. She's at 6. Raging Cajun is going to do 5,500 damage each. More on the next turn. We'll hit her with the aces and eights. Yeah, too bad Carnage removed those charge tiles from before, but we're almost ready to win this if we can get our countdowns to go off. A couple of them are vulnerable, though. Yeah, that's too bad. Do we even have a move? If we do this purple match, we lose this countdown. That's 5,500 worth of damage we'd be losing, so I guess we'll just match away our attack tiles, unfortunately. Here it is. Got the win. Okay, not a bad team with Gambit and Carnage. 40 more points. Alright, we'll get into the last match that we'll do today, and that'll end the stream for today. We already at 251 points. What team should we take on? Let's skip this guy. 26, and that's a pretty tough team. I don't know that we'll do that one. Let's look at this one. 22, 26, 55. Wow, okay. I fought this enemy a few times. He's got a Gambit and Thor. Let's take him on. I think we can do this. The reason I think we can do this is because Daredevil's ready to create a whole bunch of strike tiles while he absorbs a bunch more damage as he heals. And we've got Iceman to bring into the mix with a nice stun on his blue on top of his green that does awesome team damage, and Cloak and Dagger as well. I think we're going to be okay. We'll see. So we need to try to get a really quick run on Gambit and have a bunch of purple or blue to use for a stun immediately. Doesn't look good. We're going to have to take red off the board away from him as well. Not a bad set of cascades there. Oh wow, we got to get Daredevil in the back of this action here quick before he gets taken out too early. For the Cloak and Dagger placing black on the board, that is going to mean potential extra matches with Gambit's strong black match damage. What can we do here? We don't have a blue or black match, so Daredevil is already at risk. Yep, alright, well, we do have the black match down here. I didn't want to do that one yet, but I think we're going to have to just to make sure that Cloak and Dagger takes this damage. Yeah, it would have been enough to take Daredevil out. Good idea. Okay, so now we got a match 4 in blue right here. That's a good idea. But I think what we're going to do is this black that drops a 3 blue, because that helps build our blue, black and blue up as quickly as possible. Alright, we're running into some trouble here, absolutely. If we can keep Cloak and Dagger up front for a little while, I think that's probably good, although they need to switch to heal as well. Don't have a way to get Iceman out for damage. They have 16 red over there. That means they're going to play aces and eights really soon. We're down to 1 blue. Alright, let's take this blue match. Yeah, I think we're going to have a little bit more trouble in this team than I was hoping for, because now, look at this, they've got all their Gambit countdowns ready to go. I just couldn't get blue or purple AP fast enough to stun Gambit, so we don't have a blue match to put Iceman in front to take these 2 hits. I guess it's going to be more Cloak and Dagger. Alright, that also lines up a blue match if we can. She should live through this, I hope. Uh-oh, maybe not now. I didn't see that coming. Oh man, that's automatic red matches. It takes Cloak and Dagger out of here. We are at a severe disadvantage now, guys. Hopefully we can find a way to get through this before we lose. We have 4 blue. This is enough blue to stun Gambit if he doesn't diminish our blue AP. If we stun him, we're going to be in really good shape. Nice. Here we go. This is going to be the beginning of our turnaround. I hope there's also an extra move on the board. So when you have Daredevil on your team, you definitely want to stun somebody before you do a bunch of big damage, because he adds damage on top of a stunned enemy. Extra move. Okay, now let's hit him with... Is there a way to match that critical other than... Yeah, this is a good move. Blue critical match that also drops red and yellow. Look at the hits, look at the damage coming in. Uh-oh, Iceman's going down. This is going to be it for him. Unless they do a Cloak and Dagger match that keeps him alive. Barely. Tactiles? Ooh, man, okay. Well, we still have our one chance here. Let's see if we can get through this with Daredevil. This is not going to be good. And the Darkness Hungers is assigned to him. The good news is Gambit's going out. The bad news is they have a whole lot of red to use against us. So I got to get another stun ready. That means we're going to have to try... I don't think we're going to win this one. It might be too tough. Started with a little too low of a Daredevil. We'll match blue just to line up the black. There's an Asgardian Tactus going to do at least 14,000. Tactiles takes us out. Oh man, that was close. Not close in the fight, but we almost had a chance to turn it around with enough healing, but that's a -4 points. Well, we can't end on a loss. Let's go back into it. I thought Iceman and Daredevil would be a good team up, but Gambit is just too quick against us. Let's find one more team. Let's get... Is this the guy we fought already? I don't want to fight him again. Let's go into 70 points. Wow, that's a friend. I think we'll save that one until we know he's shielded. That might be kind of nice to do. Let's see, another Gambit team. We'll play Gambit and Jessica Jones. I don't think we've had that combo before. Okay, Jessica should heal. Cloak and Dagger. And let's just heal them all. This should be a good run. The good thing about Gambit is he plays against himself really well. Let's see, is there... Alright. So you could match red, and that's what you should do for Gambit. But what you really want to do, and you know, there's a match 4 in green. The match 4 doesn't help you very much because green is not an active color. But having as much AP as possible at the beginning is really good because you know, the enemy's going to take 2 AP away from you every turn. So if you do this green this way, it drops a red match and maybe more. And now there's a potential that he would diminish our green every next couple of turns instead of our very important red. Same thing here. I'm going to do the black that drops a green match. Oh, except for that yellow. Yeesh. Didn't want to leave that for them. Okay, so Damning Evidence is getting played on black, blue, and red matches. There's blue all over the place. So what do we do? Probably want to stay ahead of purple for now. Purple is going to be very important because it'll be able to remove the attack tiles from their side and clear up the board so that yellow can do team damage instead of single damage. Let's go with yellow here then. Ooh, see, that's a good team up to bring along just because it can steal enemy specials and therefore make it more likely that your yellow is going to do the team damage. What do we do here? We've got yellow and purple ready to... Not yellow. We got red and purple ready to fire off. Let's go for... We haven't found any traps yet. Here's a blue that drops red. Got one. That's a real nice shot of 6,000 plus extra of our strongest color, which is purple, so it's going to help us stay ahead of the enemy quite a bit. And there we go. I was just going to say it. Since Jessica can play traps on black and Cloak and Dagger puts black tiles on the board, it's actually going to help us find a couple traps per game a little more easily, I think. Let's do this white that drops black. Rolling pretty good here. There's Raging Cajun against us. I like to let him play that first if you can't take him out before he plays it. And then we can play ours afterward, because it'll just simply overwrite his countdowns and the enemy specials. But let's do this first. Blue drops black. Got it. Another evidence. And of course we set him up with an extra move. Hulkbuster, please mess up the board. Nope, that's not going to do it. Oh gosh, he got those really strong strike tiles right before all that action. Oh, Hulkbuster. So here we go. He hasn't played his aces and eights yet, and Gambit's down at 10,000 health. We really need to make sure he does that. We have 19 red ourselves, a bunch of purple. We need to get rid of, let's just play this yellow here. We need to get rid of the enemy specials, but not yet. Come on, play aces and eights. You have 25 red. It's a random which red they choose from their abilities to play on the enemy team, and it can randomly select Hulkbuster, his red. It can select it even if it's unplayable to be the chosen ability. Here's a team up that drops white, drops red after the white is matched. Whoops, I didn't want that Raging Cajun to go off. Finally, aces and eights when they have 27 red. Here we go. Here's our roll. Finally, we can unload everything. Let's do this. We'll play aces and eights once. Now I think we'll just do this. We'll hit her once. 9,200. Let's hit Hulkbuster as well. All these charge tiles are adding in AP as we destroy them. Let's hit him again, and check this out. Everybody is down to perfect target level. We'll play Raging Cajun once, and hopefully on the second time we'll have all enemy special tiles covered. We have it now. Okay, I guess we'll play it again for fun. Let's play body check against Hulkbuster. He surprised us a little bit. 11,000 health because we had 4 enemy specials, and 4 colors of enemy specials. And here's what we wanted to clear the board for. Cloak and Dagger's light knives does team damage. Perfect. That's how the fight should go. That was a lot better. 43 points. 292, real close to that 300-point level. And guys, I appreciate you hanging on for all that action. We usually don't get that much PvP in. Love to give a shot at the 4-star PvP since we're going to start seeing that a lot more now. And every other versus event is going to be a 4-star from now on, I guess, is the news. So that's going to be a lot more challenging for some of us, and a lot more fun for some, and a lot more difficult for some. I hope you enjoy it and get a chance to play 4 stars. Maybe you haven't played a lot or been able to before. We're going to have to end it there, guys. I hate to go, but I'm out of time. Make sure if you need more MPQ, hit the links down below the video in the main area. For if you're staying on Twitch, please hit up KillPower559. Eddie does a great job and streams for a lot of time and has a lot of good insight and battles. And if you're going to YouTube, hit up Mr. MPQ, one of the best commentators out there in my opinion. And also Artem does a great job of review and news and playthroughs and more. So thanks a lot, guys. Hit the like and follow. Please tell your alliance mates to check us out. We'll see you next time.